Yo, gamer name here, and welcome to another Tekken 7 YouTube video, my boys. And today we're going to be taking a look at Lars Alexanderson Tekken 8 gameplay, my boys. So now, amongst the roster so far that's been announced for Tekken 8, there's only one character that I can actually call my main, and that's Lars. Other characters missing, of course I've spoken about this. Steve and Armor King are nowhere to be seen, so for now our boy has to carry the Tekken 8 roster. If ever there is a better, I'm trying out my boy first. So this goes out to my Lars bros. Let's take a look at some Lars gameplay. Now I was supposed to, send out this video quite a while ago, but those everyone and their grandma was spamming the hell out of these clips, the Tekken 8 clips, and so I decided to hold on and just do it at my own free time. So we have two matches here. We first have Lars versus Xiaoyu, then we have Lars versus Jin as well. I believe these were developer matches. Excuse me, horrible flu. Either that or just some random players playing this game, and from the looks of it, it did not look as though they had an idea of just how to play the characters. It looked as though they were just trying to figure things out. So maybe they're just actual new Tekken players, maybe, So we have Obito here. It still looks the same. Now again, guys, keep in mind this is the alpha test. Now alpha is like the beginning of everything, like literally at the beginning. So some things we might see in this video might not turn out to be the same when the game actually launches, or even when we try out the betas on console and PC. So keep in mind that this will most likely change when we actually get the game. That's why I was actually very hesitant on doing like gameplay details. Alright, so he does down forward 1. So this looks like his new down back 2, right? It's like down back 2 different animation. Yeah, like Lars was introduced in Tekken 6 and his animations are super clean. So Namco actually taking the time to upgrade those animations, it means a lot. Like there was no need to actually upgrade on those animations, but they took the time, and might as well just take it. The knockback, the new knockback effect is really good, right? They've taken it away from the spin, like knocking the opponent down on the ground. That effect, it's really good. I really like it. So side steps, his side step still looks good. We see here step Xiaoyu clean, really good. Oh my god, this freaking LP. Oh, his dynamic entry, the lightning effect is really sick. I love that. So I'm not going to talk about Xiaoyu, right? I'll make the video longer than it should be if I start talking about Xiaoyu. Alright, so dynamic entry 1-2, of course we know it's a hit engager. Now what makes this so great, right, is when you do dynamic entry 1, like usually Lars players use it as a poke, right? Dynamic entry 1 because it has very quick recovery, difficult to whiff punish, has decent tracking. So you can do dynamic entry 1-2 to catch them off guard, or dynamic entry 1 hold forward into silent entry and go for mix up. So this is not that great of a hit engager, but it's not bad either. Like it's a really decent hit engager. Nice. Into the hit burst. So they hit smash, right? Yeah, they hit smash, some weird dive kick. It looks sick though, it's very Lars, right? Into dynamic entry, so into DE. Very good for Oki, right? So boom into dynamic entry. So they stay on the ground. DE2 will hit them on the ground and flip them over. They get up 50-50, right, into the hell sweep, forward 4-3 or DE 4-3, or the mid or dynamic entry 3, which is also, I believe, a hit engager. So Lars Oki is actually really decent in T8 from what we can see so far. I have a horrible flu, guys. I'm really sorry for the sniffing and shit. Of course, one of the sickest rage arts in the game. Like the effect is just so sick. This is so sick, bro. Sheesh. What a time to be a Lars main. Okay, can I say the P2 look of this fit looks really good. Like the P2 look, it looks so sick, but now just The color scheme. And I don't like the fact that he looks so bulky. Like he's wearing the whole fucking wardrobe, like. But guys, I'm like the biggest Lars main, but this fit, I don't know. It ain't it, right? Thank God I've customization. So Obito still has horrible tracking. Horrible tracking. And that's my biggest worry about Lars so far in Tekken 8. It seems as though he hasn't been given the homing moves that we wanted, which is a little bit scary. But you know, like I said, it's alpha, it's really early, you know. So we can just wait. So his hit burst is his dynamic entry, his old dynamic entry 1+2. So this looks plus, but it's not good to go into hit manually because you only get one token. It's better off using a hit engager to go into hit, giving you 2 tokens and all the pressure and mix-ups. So keep that in mind, guys. Down back 2 into silent entry 1, of course, is a hit dash. Of course, it's just plus frames, guys, nothing huge. So as you can see, show you here there's a power crush. I'm trying to show us that you can just disrespect those plus frames. You don't have to eat them, alright? I think that's the idea they're going for here. Come on, Lazu. Arc Blast, stepped. Still has not that great tracking. I mean, that's fair. Launchers shouldn't really have that, you know, that good tracking. You know, but it's still Arc Blast is still good. He keeps spamming Obitos. Back 1 is still homing. Looks a bit different. Let's see. Okay, still looks the same, but the range the same. Am I tripping? Bamco? Back 1. I don't know. Looks less range. Am I tripping? I don't know, guys. Doesn't look good. His awful power crush returns. This one a little bit salty because even the knockdown is the same, and the knockdown is really bad because his Oki after sucks. But it looks as though Xiaoyu bounces here, right? She bounces, so it might be them showing us that this time you get the guaranteed stomp after the power crush, which is better than what he has currently in 7, because that power crush is ass. That power crush sucks ass. So I think you can get a guaranteed stomp now, which is awesome. Sugoi na. Sugoi. Nice, sir. Round 3. Silent announce. I don't understand why this announcer is really slow. Alright, spamming DE 1-2. He still has his down forward 3-3. Okay. The lightning effect looks sick, bro. Sheesh. Back 3 into silent entry 1. Okay, he still has that. Hit engager, of course. He has 2 tokens. He does that again, which is also the hit dash. Was plat. I'm sure he gets the shoulder, his classic wall combo. Dude, the effects are so sick. It looks so good, bro. Okay, he keeps spamming silent entry into silent entry 1. Oh my god, this man went for YOLO lightning screw. Nani? And lightning screw, from the looks of it, seems to be nerfed in terms of recovery, right? He takes like years to recover from that shit. So now it's gonna be easy to punish. He still has his down 3, running 3 still looks as good as ever. That intro is sick, bro. The intro with the fists, dude, it's the little things. It's the little things. I was talking to my friend about this, right? There are certain games that you can tell were made with passion, and there are certain games that you can tell were just made for the sake of making money. Tekken 7 was not made with a lot of passion, guys. I'm sorry to say this, but Tekken 8, just little things like this, special character intros, you know, little details like this can tell you that they made the game with passion. And I heard like Harada saying he's not happy with the graphics, right? The Tekken team. So this is what I'm talking about. That just screams passion, bro. And this is what you really want in a game. So think of games like, let's say, Monster Hunter. I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan, and bro, like, Monster Hunter World was made with so much passion. Little things like, you know, going in the sauna, taking baths with your pet and stuff like that. Just little details like that really determine just how passionate the producers are for your game. And from the looks of it so far, Tekken 8 is looking that great. So you guys look at that lightning screw. That lightning screw has recovery for years. Look at that. Sheesh. The nerfs, bro. No spamming lightning screw. Like, I mean, ideally you shouldn't really have to spam lightning screw in Tekken 7 as well. So his outstanding one is still the same. Knocks the opponent up face down in the sky. Okay. He keeps spamming Obito, bro. The tracking is so bad. Into hit burst, boom, hit smash, into rage art. Of course, we've seen this classic rage art. Oh shit, I missed something here. Yes, sir. This stage looks great. I was like, bro, I can't wait for the beta. And for you guys that don't know, Harada actually confirmed crossplay, right? So this is huge, because if you guys don't know, I am on Xbox Series S, and I was kind of worried that I couldn't be able to game with my friends, because most of them are on PlayStation. But knowing that this is crossplay now, bro, I am so hyped. I am hyped AF. He keeps spamming running 3. So guys, you can see just how much Lars is being stepped in this gameplay. This should tell you something about Lars' tracking in Tekken 8. Be careful. He is still linear. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, down back 2-3 does a tail flip, the Tekken 8 screw. But here he drops it. He charges it up instead. I really hope it does have like different properties in Tekken 8 once you charge it up. But you know, won't know until we actually see. So I believe our boy loses this game. And this is the first gameplay we had with Lars. Now this wasn't so much to go on, right? The guy playing Lars wasn't as good. Then the second game we have here is Lars versus Jin in a new stage called Sanctum. Now this stage, initially I thought this stage was like the base of the June stage. Like once you break June stage or something, then it was like at the bottom. But it's actually a new stage on its own, and it kind of reminds me of a known stage back in Tekken Tag 1. It gives off similar vibes. So I know we have the special intro. Everyone was hyped about this, and I all know for sure you guys have seen this. Boom, bro, how sick is that, bro? Dude, how sick, bro? Like, this game is gonna be insane. Like, firstly, it looks amazing. Like, this game looks sick, bro. Ooh. The hours I'm going to spend in this game when it drops, right? None of that arcade launch bullshit, bro. Like, I'm gonna waste my hours playing Tekken. Because it looks as though these guys are going all out. It looks so good, and I don't understand how they're saying they're not happy with the graphics. Like, how high can you go from this, right? Obito, okay. This last player looks a bit better. Down back 3-2, tail flip, boom, hit smash. He went for manual hit smash though. He uses the manual hit burst, and here he uses the hit smash, of course. Into silent entry 2. We spoke about this, so it gives Oki. Boom into DE2. Went for down back 4, but Jin got to Hopokikuda. All standing 2-1 is still in the game. Hopefully it still launches on counter hit, the second hit. And I wish it can be delayed as well. I hope it can be delayed. Jin goes for the YOLO rage art. Yale, yale, yale. This rage art kinda sucks though. Nah, Jin, this ain't it. This ain't it. It needs to be updated. This is more like it. This is more like it. We've seen this rage art already. One more thing, I kind of love Jin's recolor on his outfit, right? The P21. It looks really, really sick. I'm hoping for the same thing for Lars, hopefully in red and black. Like, I prefer this one over the Jin white outfit, which is weird, because even Tekken 7, I kind of preferred the red and black, I think, was it? Bro, the little run animation on your console looks sick. Obito spam, of course. Okay. Dynamic entry. Dude, the lightning effect. It looks so good. What the hell? Bro. Zoop. 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 Or down back 2-3. Of course, guys, the war tactics are still in Tekken 8. I believe we confirmed that with our spag video, or in our spag video. Forward 1+2 is still in the game, thank God. Launches normally now and gives you the bound full damage. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, did it chip him? Did forward 1+2 did chip damage on Jin? It did. Actually even put him in rage. It does chip damage? I am sorry. Oh damn. Back 1+2, please make back 1+2 safe. If back 1+2 is safe, guys, if back 1+2 is safe, that gets rid of like 90% of Lars's problems when it comes to tracking, bro. Just make it safe. That's all you have to do, Namco. And now what worries me here is it looks as though he does back 1+2 after dynamic entry. Look at this. Is it just the animation or is it doing this from stance? Look at that, right? Is this like DE 1+2? I don't understand. Like, maybe it's just a new animation. Either way, it looks sick. It's a homing move. Hopefully it's finally safe. Boom into hit, boom into hit burst. That's all she wrote. This animation is also really sick. Of course, we first got this kind of animation in the volcano stage in Tekken 7. The problem about these animations is that they get a little bit old, right? You get to watch it like a million times, so it gets old. But either way, it's sick. It's sick. Everything that's new just looks sick. And this stage, man, the basement, it looks good, right? It looks good. Like, is this where Heihachi has been meditating all this time? Is he dead? For real? Question mark? Okay. Sidestep 2 is still in the game. Obito. This Lars loves his Obitos. Down back 2-3. Now this is amazing. And that we saw this in the trailer, of course. DE2. Probably DE2 3+4. Very swaggy war ender. Sorry, very swaggy combo ender. It's just amazing, bro. Seeing these changes. Man, like I can't wait to see what Lars is like when he's ironed out for like the final product, right? Down back 1, of course, still in the game. Looks has to have more range. More range. Yep. Oof. Oh, magic for nerfed Jin. Oh, GG. We move. Jesus Christ. Dude, this game will be so sick. Oh my god. This is just the alpha. It's the first phase, guys. It's just the fucking alpha. Oh my god. Sick rage art. I don't get tired of watching this rage art. Forward 3+4, still in the game, of course. We have our lows, boys. Lars gets to keep his lows. Sheesh. Let's just hope they are less risky. Down back to 1. One of the best mid checks in the game. Still in the game, thank God. Goes into hit. Dynamic entry 1. Did not use the hit dash this time. Sorry, silent entry 1. Down back 1-3. Ooh, now this is his let's say his gimmick whilst in hit. So I covered this in my previous video, guys. The video that discussed every character's gimmick or special abilities whilst in hit. So Lars gets this low. We saw this low in the trailer, right? Boom, boom. So when he's not in hit, he only gets the first part of the low, right? And it's not. I'm assuming it's not launch punishable for the first part only. Boom, that part. He only gets a sweep when he's not in hit. Whilst in hit though, he gets the full thing, which is like a knockdown hell sweep, right? Freaking anime ass low, which I'm assuming is launch punishable. So Lars' full crouch game is actually going to be scary now, right? For a mid, I think the best option you can use for a mid is full crouch down forward 2, or maybe Obito if you know that dumb enough to fall for that. But this low is gonna be so strong. And secondly, the power crush. This power crush looks busted. Now, I'm thinking this is one of the moves that will actually will undergo so many changes, right? When the beta launches or the actual game launches, because it looks plus. Like, it looks super plus and very spammable. To make things worse, he goes into silent entry, where he has a 50-50 mix-ups with the low, silent entry 2, and silent entry 1, the mid, or the launching mid, silent entry 3. So this, guys, is busted. There are no two ways about it. It's busted. And I know for sure it's gonna be changed. But having a good power crush, man, must be good to the last V9. Look at this. He actually does it back to back. Right? So the first time he does power crush into what looks like his new, we saw this in the trailer, some kind of new tail flip, which does a new Tekken 8 combo move, or the combo system. So he does that and looks safe as well. Maybe counter hit launcher. Boom. Looks safe because he immediately does the power crush again, which actually absorbs Jin's, manual hit transformation or manual hit engager. Maybe. Dude, this hit thing is very difficult to explain, bro. Sheesh. Okay, so he does power crush. Boom. Boom. He does it again, and this time he does silent entry 2, which still launches on counter hit, although it looks nerfed, guys, because it gives an instant tail spin, an instant tail flip, which sucks. It sucks. It's so bad. Oh, this is one of my favorite lows to use with Lars. And again, guys, in my tutorial I did say Lars is a very risky character. So you must take advantage of the laws he has that are not launch punishable. And sadly, silent entry 2 was one of those laws. It came out of the stance, so it makes it difficult to use. But I don't understand why it's been nerfed. It's never been a problem. No one has really complained about that law. But maybe just to make him not very intoxicating whilst in hit. Because, bro, I'm not gonna lie, Lars is looking really good in Tekken 8. So this has been my Lars gameplay breakdown, my boys. I don't know if you guys want me to cover any other characters, but like I said, Lars is my boy, he's my main, and so this is why I brought out this video. If you really want me to cover other characters, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you drop that like, subscribe if you have not. We have hit 3,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much for the support, and I love you, man. Keep doing what y'all do, and yeah, GG.